So you're standing at the seafood counter staring down a beautiful bed of glistening oysters and clams. You're planning a special meal, you pick out what looks best, pay that premium price, and head home feeling pretty good about it. But then, as you're about to start cooking, that little voice creeps in. Is this actually fresh? Or am I about to cook up last week's inventory cleverly disguised as today's prime catch? Let's be honest, you might be getting played. The seafood industry is full of little secrets and marketing tricks, designed to make you think you're getting the absolute best, when you're really just paying more for less. We're going behind the counter with Marco, a third-generation fishmonger who's agreed to spill the beans. Marco, thanks for having us. Let's jump right in with the most basic test. The most important secret is the simplest one, the smell test. People get weirdly shy about this, but you shouldn't be. Fresh shellfish should smell like where it came from, clean, a little briny, like a fresh ocean breeze. If you lean in and get a whiff of anything else, a heavy, fishy funk, something sour, or a chemical, ammonia-like smell, just walk away. Okay, so your nose is checkpoint number 1. What about our eyes? This is secret number 2, the visuals and the tap test. Look at these clams and mussels. See how their shells are clamped shut? Now, you might see one that's slightly open. That's where the tap test comes in. It's the oldest trick in the book. Give the shell a gentle tap. If it snaps shut, it's alive and good to go. If it just sits there lifeless, it's dead. Leave it. Same goes for anything with cracked or broken shells. There's a small exception for guys like these soft-shell clams. Their long siphon means they can't close all the way. For these, just tap the siphon itself. Now that you've got the sensory stuff down, let's talk about the secrets the industry hopes you never learn. And that brings us to secret number 3, the great scallop scam. You'll see scallops sold as wet-packed or dry-packed, and trust me, the difference is everything. This one here is a dry scallop. It was shucked and immediately iced. It's 100% pure natural scallop meat. Now this one is a wet scallop. It looks bigger, brighter white, and maybe even more tempting, but it's been soaked in a solution of water and sodium triple-phosphate, or STPP. This chemical basically forces the scallop to bloat with water, increasing its weight by up to 30%. So what's the big deal? First, you're literally paying for water. That extra weight on the scale is a sham. Second, that chemical bath leaves the scallop with a soapy, sometimes bitter taste. And third, if you've ever tried to sear scallops and ended up with a pan full of steamy, milky liquid, you've met a wet scallop. They steam instead of sear, leaving you with a rubbery, shrunken disappointment. The fix is simple. Always ask for dry-packed scallops. They'll have a more natural, slightly off-white color and a much sweeter flavor. They'll also give you that perfect golden brown crust. Okay, this next secret is your superpower. It's the ultimate proof of freshness. A little piece of paper that tells you who's legit and who's just trying to offload old product. Secret number 4 is all about cracking the code on the shellfish tag. By federal law, every single bag of live shellfish, your clams, mussels, oysters, has to have one of these tags. It's a public health tool, so if there's ever a recall, officials can trace it right back to the harvest bed and date. But for you, this tag is a goldmine. You have every right to ask to see it. Here's what to look for. The dealer's name and certification number are on there, but you want the harvest date and harvest location. The date tells you exactly when it came out of the water. You want something harvested in the last few days. If that date was a week ago, you should be skeptical. These tools and tricks will definitely make you a smarter shopper. But the final secret isn't about looking at the shellfish, it's about who's selling it. And here it is, secret number 5. Your fishmonger is your greatest asset. All the tips in the world are great, but having a trusted expert on your side is even better. Find a real fish market or a grocery counter with people who are actually passionate about what they sell. How do you spot a good one? They'll be happy to answer your questions. Ask them, what's freshest today? Where are these oysters from? What's your favorite way to cook these clams? A great fishmonger wants to build a relationship. They want you to love your meal and come back. If you get a sigh, a vague answer, or a dismissive wave, that's a huge red flag. It means they either don't know or don't care. So let's do a quick lightning round of the 5 secrets that will change how you buy shellfish forever. 1. Trust your nose. It should smell like a clean ocean breeze, not fishy. 2. Give it the tap test. Make sure it's alive and kicking. 3. Always demand dry-packed scallops. Don't pay for water. 4. Ask to see the shellfish tag. Check that harvest date. And 5. Make friends with your fishmonger. They're your ultimate guide. you're now officially an insider. You can walk up to any seafood counter with total confidence, knowing you won't be fooled by marketing tricks or sneaky labels. If you found these secrets helpful, do us a solid and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next investigation. And now, head to the comments and tell us what's the absolute worst seafood shopping disaster you've ever had. We want to hear the stories. And get ready for our next video, where we expose the truth about wild salmon at the grocery store. You don't want to miss it.